we are live. How you guys doing? We are brand new microphone hype, pretty cool. Rocking XLR now. Hopefully everything sounds good at the moment. Had to do a little bit of stuff here and there. We're not doing anything on the server at the moment. We'll be doing a little bit of normal survival today. Let's get a little bit of music going, at least in the background, just so we have something. But yeah, I got a Behringer UMC22, which is pretty nice. Got a preamp in there already, which is really nice. But something I might have to invest in at some point is probably a lifter, depending on where this is. Okay, so that should be fine. Okay. And a little bit of music in the background here. But I probably have to invest at some point in like a cloud lifter or something, because I have the preamp and everything, like not the preamp, the mixer, not the interface, because it's not a full-on mixer, but the interface that I have, the volume's all the way up at 100%. So because if I were to turn it down, I'm not going to turn it down right now, but if I were to turn it down, you probably won't be able to hear anything at all. So it literally can picks up the voice when it's all the way at 100. So I think that tells me that I probably have to invest into a cloud lifter or something, so I don't have to have the volume up at 100%. So that's pretty cool. But at the moment, I hope everything should be fine, because at the moment I have this running through Voicemeeter Banana, because for some reason, I'm not sure if it's a thing that's automatically, but in Streamlabs OBS specifically, probably in OBS as well. But if I do the microphone itself, it only shows one track. So if I were to put, if I were to put it into Voicemeeter Banana, which is going through Voicemeeter Banana right now, and then put that into OBS, it shows the two tracks, like the left and right or whatever. So not quite sure exactly how that works. But yeah, so apparently the microphone itself gives off one track, but if I put it into a application, again, Voicemeeter Banana, it gives me two tracks. So it's not just one bar, it's two bars. But yeah, so again, hopefully everything does sound good. Hopefully everything sounds a little bit better. Hopefully a little bit better. But yeah, Rode Pod mic, pretty cool stuff. It's got internal pop filter, and it's pretty cool. It was really hard to find a place to get this at, because when they first released this new Rode mic, there were some websites that you could get it, but a lot of them were sold out. So I was watching some videos here and there, and then one that I saw, which is from Alpha Gaming, he did a video on this specific microphone, and he had a Guitar Center link in the description. So that one actually was really good. So I got that one. Got it from that website, and it shipped yesterday. It shipped yesterday. So, well, it shipped 2 days ago. It shipped on the 22nd, and it got here on Thursday. Okay, so yeah, so we're pretty good. Hopefully everything does sound good. I messed around with a little bit of settings, set up a single player world survival. Yeah, hopefully everything is good, and we should be good to go. But yeah, hopefully everything is good. But yeah, it has the 48 phantom power turned on as well with my UMC22. So pretty cool stuff. There is a little bit of lag going on, just a little bit, because we're trying to load into our world. So with that, we should hopefully be fine. But we're just going to go ahead and let this do its thing. Yeah. Any freezes that do happen, I do apologize. It's just Minecraft itself loading into our world. So hopefully we shouldn't have too much going on. But yeah, I messed around with a little bit of the settings and whatnot. I gave myself some of the manuals just so we have that, and I gave myself some fish. So that is definitely something I'm going to give myself at least I mean, it's probably going to be easy to make them at some point. The slime shoes and the slime sling. But let's see what exactly, because the slime boots, we just need a slime block and the slime ball, and that should make those. And the slime sling, we're going to need string as well, and slime and a slime block. So we're going to try and do as much as possible. There's some easy stuff we can at least make, but we're going to go ahead and do some things. There's also some things that may have happened in the world. I was just, like I said, I was messing around previously, just testing out some stuff. So hopefully everything is perfectly fine, and yeah. We're gonna go ahead and start collecting some stuff that we're probably going to end up needing. So go ahead and get that. But yeah, how is your guys' day going? How are you guys? Let's see, we're probably going to need this sapling later on, because we're going to try and hopefully make a tree hopper, so we can have that going, get that stuff going, so we can at least not have to worry about cutting down a whole lot of trees. Okay. So, I'm not quite sure exactly where we're going to make our house and everything. So that is definitely a thing that we'll have to find out where we want to do. I know something we can do is actually do this, and we can make a crafting station, which is going to be a little bit better for us. So we need to make some sticks here, which is what we are going to do. Okay. We need that, and then we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a pickaxe, just so we have that on hand. And we're going to go ahead and take this with us, because we're going to need that. So yeah, also made just a start point, just so I knew where I started at. Yeah, definitely we're going to need a lot of wood. But one thing I do want to at least get going is we're gonna need to find okay, if Minecraft cannot freeze up and everything, that would be cool. Okay, something just happened and the chat window came back, so that's kind of cool. Alrighty. Okay, come on Minecraft. It would be nice if we can. We're already skipping 59 frames apparently. I do not know why. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. For now, we are going to turn off our shaders, because I don't know if that's what it is. That's probably render distance, max frame rate. We're gonna go 30 FPS and see if that can do something instead of having a VSync turned on. Because I don't know if it's our whatchamacallit. So hopefully we should be fine. Not quite sure exactly what's going on. But yeah, I don't know if it's our shaders or anything, but if not, we should be fine. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of gathering some cobblestone, because that's something that we're going to need just so we can start collecting other stuff. And we're definitely gonna need coal as well, so that is definitely something. But yeah, hopefully another thing we can actually do is at some point, because making the quantum quarry is going to be a little difficult, because with the quantum quarry we're going to need a lot of stuff, and we're going to need a magical snow globe, so that's going to be a little difficult to do, because making the magical snow globe is going to be super duper difficult. So because we have to tour to special biomes to activate it, and making one of these is not easy. So I think at some point we'll probably have to eventually cheat in the quantum query, which is something I did with the server. I cheated in the quantum query just so we can get some resources, because resources are going to be a little bit difficult to get. And then making the quantum query accutator, I think that's how it's said. This is going to be mostly towards end game, so again that's going to be more difficult as well, because we're going to need end rods and end stone. And with mystical agriculture we can get end essence, but that's going to take a long time to do, as well as getting end seeds, because again we're going to need an end cluster, which again is part of making the getting end stuff, which is end sand or end stone and purpur blocks. So yeah, so a lot of this is going to be pretty difficult to do. Making a chisel is actually going to be super easy as well, so we can definitely make a chisel, which is basically iron and a stick. So if we can find iron at some point, that will help out a lot. Just want to make sure I have a way to get out, so that is good. Okay, I want to at least collect a little bit. Okay, we should have plenty of cobblestone. I'm gonna go ahead and make a cobblestone pickaxe, just so we have that. Yeah, eventually what we're gonna do is make a, once we figure out how to do the stuff for making a smeltery, we're gonna eventually make a smeltery, and then eventually get the RF going, getting a getting a lot of the normal stuff that we're going to end up needing it anyways. This is marble. I don't know if we're going to need any marble, but I'm probably just going to collect it just in case. Let's see. So other stuff, I think it's EXT are part of extra utilities, I think, or unless it's part, yeah, it's part of this thing. Okay, the biomarker is probably going to be somewhat easy, I think. It just depends on which place you want. So if we do like plains or something, obviously we're going to need some kind of sapling. We're going to need dye. I think mostly purple dye or magenta. I don't think, yeah. So we're going to need purple dye because it's purple. We're going to need a sapling, and we're going to need iron to make the biomarker. Which that shouldn't be too hard once we get iron, and then once we find the specific dye, like purple dye or whatever it is that we're going to need. And then making a filter for the quantum query is supposedly should be easy, yeah, because we're just going to need redstone as well. So that's going to be super easy, because again, once we find redstone, we get sticks and we get string. Shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, we're going to have to end up finding a string tree, because string saplings are a thing as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and collect some cobblestone, because we're definitely going to need cobblestone as well. We're going to need a lot of cobblestone, and we're going to need to find a place to build our find land to build our base at. So that is pretty cool. But again, as always, if you guys do enjoy the content, if you guys could help out and, you know, subscribe to the channel, that would definitely mean a lot, because we're like close to like 450. So that would be pretty awesome if we could get to 450, and then all we'll need is like, what, 50 more subscribers to at least reach 500. And then once we can reach 500, that would be an awesome waypoint. Not exactly a waypoint, but you guys understand what I'm talking about. A goal that we can reach 500, because once we reach 500 we'll be halfway to 1,000, which is my overall goal, at least for this channel. Which would be awesome, because like I said, I want to be able to at least unlock the community tab, which would be very awesome if we can do that. Because like I do say a lot of times, if you don't have Twitter and Instagram, you guys can definitely make a Twitter and or Instagram, or if you already have Twitter and Instagram, you can follow on Twitter and Instagram down below in the description. So that would definitely help out a lot if you guys can do that. I need to make some sticks because we're gonna need some torches, just so I can see a little bit. Also, eventually, what I want to do is make it's part of the backpack mod that we have, which is part of compact storage. So if we go compact storage, hold on, we have to add compact storage. Chest builder, which is going to be easy because we're going to need a lever, a chest, and then iron. And then once we get the chest builder, we can make a backpack, which is going to be helpful because we need wool string, and then wool string, iron bars, and iron. I think because like iron, yeah, it should be iron bars, wool, and string. The 4 materials, and we need a certain amount for each, depending on how big we make our backpack. The backpack's going to come in handy, so we don't have to rely on our basic storage here on us, because that's going to relieve a lot of space. Technically, what I can do is part of the shaders, I believe it is. It allows for being able to see, so I can put a torch in the offhand and not have to worry about placing down torches, which is actually super duper helpful. So that's actually really good. Okay. But yeah, eventually, like I said, eventually we're going to get everything. We're going to have a base. We're going to set up RF. Get some stuff going. Make a whatchamacallit, the stuff so we can get it's hard to remember exactly everything, but the chicken wing, which allows us for creative flight, relies on grid power, grid power. That's what it is. Yeah, we're going to need to set up grid power as well. So grid power is part of grid power. I guess it's part of extra utilities. So if we go extra utilities, should be in the list here somewhere, I think. Because yeah. So we have the water mill, which is what we're gonna need. And then once we get redstone, we're gonna have to create redstone gear. We'll probably get some resonating redstone crystals from the redstone, because that's something you can get as well. Stone burnt, which should be pretty easy because we'll have to create a resonator, which relies on a block of coal, redstone dust, or crystal, redstone itself, and iron. So once we get a resonator, I think that relies on GP as well, if I remember correctly, since it's part of the extra utilities. And a lot of the stuff either relies on GP or the other stuff. Whatchamacallit relies on the thingy that you need for energy. Yeah, that thing. There's just a lot, like once you start adding mods into Minecraft, there's a lot of stuff that you have to actually remember, and a lot of times that can get pretty annoying because you have to remember a lot of stuff. And I believe we're actually near the water, so that's going to be annoying as well. And we do have some stuff right here, so that is what we're going to need as well. We're also going to need a furnace so we can at least get some decent stuff at the moment. We do have copper, which is good. Okay, we're collecting that right there. Okay, I do want to get this stuff right here, which hopefully we should be fine, I think, because we're definitely near a little bit of the water probably, so I kind of want to get as low as possible, so we don't have to worry about as much. Okay, yeah, there's the water. That's gonna get annoying. We do have dirt, which is good, so we can at least block the water, so we can at least get the water out of the way. That works. Okay, what I'll probably have to do is just kind of go around, and yeah, we'll have to go around so we can collect this copper. Okay, yeah, that's going to get annoying as well, so we're going to have to go around again, and there's the water, so let's go ahead and block that. Okay, that's going to get annoying. Okie dokie. Let's get up here so we can at least block this water. There we go. At least block the water so we can at least grab the stuff that we need. I at least want to collect a little bit of this, this copper, wherever this is at. Did we already get all the copper? I swear there was more copper. Yeah, there's more right here. This is what I wanted. Okay. There's more sand. Okay. That's probably going to get annoying. I'm not going to mess around too much there. I just want to be able to get out so we can start moving on. Because I'm going to need to make another... yeah, we were basically near the water here. Yeah, as you can see, yep, basically near the water, so that was kind of getting annoying. I could fill this in, you know, just put some dirt there and everything. We're definitely gonna need sugar cane as well, so we're gonna have to look out for that. Limestone. Okay, not sure if we're gonna need limestone. We'll probably hold on to that as well. So we got 9 copper, which is decent. What I could do is eventually we're going to create new stuff anyways, but just for the time being I want to at least get a furnace so we can get some of this stuff. And how the heck is there already a zombie? Where the heck are these zombies coming from? That's the question. I did not make a sword, so that's going to get annoying. Not exactly sure. Oh, these zombies should definitely burn to death. Yeah. So if we can actually not die, that would be kind of cool. There you go. Yep. Oh, actually, interesting. Okay. So apparently zombies can drop iron. That's actually good, to be honest. That's actually really good. That's going to be helpful in the long run. I also turned on, like I said, I turned on a few things, messed with the game rules. So we should have keep inventory if we were to die. But hopefully we don't die. That's something that we plan on not doing. At least want to make a sword real quick. We have a nifty sword on us. But yeah, like I said, we're definitely going to need to make a backpack because I gave myself some of the manuals just so we have stuff like obviously when you start a new world, if you have Tinker's Construct, you're obviously going to start off with the materials in you. That's a given. But some of the other ones you actually don't start out with, so you have to actually give them to yourself. So that's a little bit of annoying, like the extra utilities, the actual add-ons, the security craft, and then the RF tools. And then there's a few other ones that unfortunately don't give you manuals, so you just kind of have to figure it out yourself, which is kind of annoying. So that is definitely something as well. I can probably actually with a furnace, we go ahead and quickly place down this furnace. We can actually put our rotten flesh in there, We can burn that into to stuff. Go ahead and give ourselves some cooked flesh, which probably isn't going to help too much, but it's going to help in the long run, to be honest. Let's go ahead and pick this up. There is another zombie, so we'll just try to... Actually, we have a sword. So if I can actually take out this zombie here, that would be nice. I'm not sure where the zombie came from, but all should be fine. Okay, so hopefully we don't run into too many enemies at least. But yeah, the zombie's definitely gonna go ahead and burn to death. Okay, so he actually did not drop anything, which is fine. I'm actually gonna need a axe because we're gonna need wood, like I said. So I'm gonna need to collect more wood, which that's gonna get annoying at some point or another. At least need an axe, just so we have something. Okay, because chopping down trees is not gonna be easy, I should say, because again we have tree capitator, so that's gonna take out the entire tree. That's gonna do a lot on our axe here. So definitely trees are going to be a little more difficult to take out because it's actually going to use a lot of the health on these tools. So if we take that actually wasn't too bad. But yeah, that wasn't too bad, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need, at least we're going to do wood. So that's going to help out a lot. And I'm not quite sure exactly where we want to go. We're kind of in a forest biome here, which is jungle. We're in a jungle biome, to be honest. I know there's some things that we can collect while we're here. And there's probably going to be some new things that we can collect. But yeah. Want to at least find a good piece of land somewhere, and along the way we're going to collect some of this sugarcane so we can make a sugarcane farm, because that's definitely something that we're going to need at some point, is a sugarcane farm. So we have that going. Let's see, also making the portal for yet another mining dimension, because we do have that. That's going to take a while unless I cheat it in myself, which I'll probably end up doing. Hey, Pat Jelly, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Is you today? Kind of stuck in a jungle biome at the moment, so we're going to try and find at least a decent biome. So I want to find an area so we can set up our base. But yeah, we're not on the server today. Same mods and everything, we're just kind of going solo at the moment. I don't want too much on my computer going, because with the server it seems to do a lot just because it's hosted on my computer, not on an actual virtual server anywhere. So it kind of takes a toll sometimes, so it makes it more difficult to run while I'm doing the stream. Not sure if we're going to need these stuff. It doesn't really do anything. I don't know if we're going to need those. Part of Pam's Harvest Craft. So we're just going to toss that for now. Looking at our map though, I don't see anything at the moment. We do have some enemies, which is probably zombies. So we're going to try and get away from the zombies or whatever might be chasing us. Okay. So definitely have a lot of plans. Need to find an area to make our base. Need to do a lot of other stuff, like get some iron. Eventually get RF going, and the grid power RF, and well, not really RF. Or I think it's RF, right? We have RF tools, but the power stuff for making a grinder, so we can grind down stuff, making the smelt tree and everything. We'll have to figure that stuff out, so that's going to be very fun. Okay. Let's see if we can get around here, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, also another thing I want to do is make a hopping hopper, which is going to need iron and a lot of other stuff. Okay. Let's see. Not quite sure which direction, because we're in this big biome of jungle. I'm not sure what the best direction would be to go. We could try following the trees and hopefully not take a lot of damage. But like I said, I did turn on some game rule settings and turn some things off. So basically the same rule settings as the server, so I keep inventory, all that stuff. Fire tickets turned off. I turned off the daylight cycle and the weather for now, just so we can find some stuff. And eventually I'll probably turn some things back on. It just depends on how comfortable I feel. Let's see. Something we can do is at least make a boat, because we have enough wood to make a boat. So if we can at least find somewhere, that would be helpful. Also, I gave myself at least some fish, just so I have a little bit of a handicap. Okay. Because making a fishing rod would be helpful as well, just so we can get fish. And we can at least get a fishing rod with mending, which is going to help in the long run as well. What I want to do is make a boat, because we're going to need a boat. So we can at least figure out where we want to be. Okay. Got a lot of ocean, which is fine. Ocean's probably going to help out. Obviously we have the slime islands and everything, so we can get some slime. Yeah, again, new microphone hype, all that good stuff. Rode pod mic. Fully XLR. Hopefully everything sounds good though. Had to mess around with some things. Okay. We can probably eventually get some ink sacs. I don't know if ink sacs are gonna help. They probably will. Okay, so we have something up here, so hopefully this is good news, because there's an island over here. So hopefully land over here should make some sense, because we're coming into an island. It looks kind of small at the moment, but I'm pretty sure there should be more. I believe this is one of the normal biomes, I believe. Deep ocean. Okay, this is river. What biome though is the question. Mesa, it's a Mesa biome. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take this just so we have that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the boat. Take my boat. I don't know if we're gonna need any of this stuff, but we might come back later for anything. And there is lava right here, so that is actually really good to note, just so we have a source for lava. So what I'll probably do is at least mark this area on our map. Okay, there's some enemies and whatnot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is at least mark this as lava free, SOURCE, or up3 SOURCE, something like that, right? Something like that. I typically know how to spell. I think it's SOURCE. Yeah, I think I spelled that correctly. I at least want to adjust the height, so we'll go 65. Go up 1, because sometimes there can be some glitches here and there when you're trying to teleport, and sometimes you can get teleported into the ground. So I tend to do at least like 1 or 2 inches off the ground or something like that. There is with these I think it's these. No, it's not these. Okay, There's a little cactus, there's a little cacti, and it does give you an achievement for whatever reason. Also, another thing is once we have enough, once we're set and everything and we have some decent armor, we're probably going to end up coming back to some of these roguelike dungeons. So that is definitely another thing that I'm going to end up marking, is the roguelike dungeons, so we can come back to those. I probably won't set on the mesa biome just because there's a lot of basic sand, and but yes, there's some water here and there, and there's probably a lot of good stuff here, but I don't think this is an area that I want to set on, because I want to find at least like a decent area that's not deserty type, because we're gonna need a lot of stuff, and I think there should be something up there, but what I want to do is at least find get to that roguelike dungeon, which shouldn't be too far off. I think it was up here where I saw it, so I want to mark that at least so I know where that is, so we can come back to it. Yeah, it's right up there. So we're going to head up to the roguelike dungeon. Unfortunately, the houses do have some items, so if we find a house, if we find a roguelike dungeon house, then we can definitely get some items from there. Yellow terracotta, yeah, this is part of basic Minecraft. So this is a stock biome, which is alright, that's fine. Mesa biomes are alright. There's a thing over there, I'm not too sure what that is just yet, unless that's I don't think, actually that might be a town, to be honest, that might be a town over there, because towns do have waystones, unless that's part of something else. I'm not too sure. But slime islands, we're definitely gonna find a lot of those, because we're gonna need slimes so we can make stuff like slime boots, slime slings, all that stuff. We're probably gonna need to build up to the entrance wherever side it's on. That's this side right here, because that's where the lapis block is. So what we can do is we'll go ahead and take some of this and use it as like a staircase of some sort, just so we can get up there. So I want to at least get that lapis block, because the lapis block will probably be helpful. Let's mix around some of our items here. I have 3, wait a second, I should have had 4. I think what happened is somewhere I placed down the torch, because I normally should have 4. I think somehow I placed it and I don't know where it's at now, which is fine. It's not too big of a deal. Not too big of a deal, at least. What we're gonna do is we're going to at least make a staircase. That should be fine, actually, to be honest. But yeah, what we're gonna do is, unfortunately, in these type, we're not gonna find any chests or anything. There is glowstone, which I'm not sure if we'll take, because I technically want to take the glowstone, because if we can get some early glowstone, that's going to help a lot as well. Because what we're going to do is we're at least it's not going to be like a speed run to the Aether, although I do enjoy going to the Aether because there's a lot of resources. Actually, I think that might be, is that a town? No, it's either a town or another roguelike dungeon. I think it's another dungeon that's over there, unless it's a town. I don't know, but it might be another roguelike dungeon. It kind of looks like it. I'm not too sure just yet, but I still need to mark. This roguelike dungeon. We'll go right here, and we're going to mark this dungeon. So we're going to go roguelike dungeon. It's a castle type thing. it's in the Mesa, and what's it? We are in the Mesa, MESA. So what I'll do is we'll do Mesa. Let's see. I could just do one. For now, because these dungeons are going to be really difficult. So I don't want to do them just yet. I want to come back once we have some decent armor and we have a lot of good stuff. Okay. What I might end up doing is probably gonna go ahead and take the glowstone just so we have that, because the glowstone is gonna help out in the long run as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least take the glowstone, because that's something I want to do if we can do that. Okay. I'll go ahead and take the glowstone. That only gave us 2. I'm not exactly sure if that's something that you normally get, because with the glowstone block you need 4 glowstone dust, and I don't know if you're supposed to get 2 or if you're supposed to get 4 each time you break glowstone. I think it's supposed to be 2, so I guess that's fine. We find another dungeon that has well, obviously we're going to find another dungeon eventually. We're going to head towards that over there just so we can check that out. So that is the plan. While we're on our journey here to find some decent land mass. We're in the Mesa Plateau now, so that should be pretty decent, right? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to scale that mountain. So we're definitely gonna have to go back down. We're gonna have to get up top, which again is fine. Just make sure we don't take too much damage. We're gonna collect this. This is gold. Actually, that's decent. We're gonna need gold, to be honest. We should be able to mine it with a stone pickaxe, I think, unless we need iron. We're probably gonna need iron. So if we can find iron, that would be helpful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place a torch in my offhand just so I can grab this coal. Okay, but yeah, this is why we're eventually gonna need that's why we're eventually gonna need a backpack. Terracotta, I don't think we're gonna need terracotta, so I can technically toss the terracotta. Sandstone, I don't think we're gonna need the sandstone, so I can toss that. I'm keeping the manuals on me just so I have them. I know rotten flesh, the cooked flesh isn't gonna help out a ton, but just so we have that. Marble, I don't know if there's much you can do with marble except for like making stuff with it. So I don't know if there's a lot you can do with marble. Marble raw, MARBLE. We can find marble by itself, because I know you can use chisel. You can use chisel on marble. Is there not a marble that's raw? Just plain marble. It's part of chisel. Okay, it's not going to give me just a plain one, probably. It's not going to... Yeah, marble raw. Okay, so it's basically just kind of a decoration block. So that is definitely something. We're probably, I think, because I know there's plenty of stuff you can do with gold. We're eventually going to find a lot of this material anyways, so it's not too big of a deal if I pass on the gold. Okay, but we definitely need to get up top here, so that is definitely something if I can actually do. Okay, just gonna go ahead and use the terracotta so we can at least get up here, make things a little bit easier. Yeah, like I said, we're definitely gonna need to find iron so we can get iron tools, upgrade our tools at least, so we don't have to worry about these stone tools. Get rid of the stone tools. There's actually a creeper. That is not good. If we can try and get away from the creeper. I am not sure what this is. This is new. I don't know if I've ever come across one of these in the server that I have. Oh, this is just another roguelike dungeon. Okay. Yeah, this is just another roguelike dungeon, I believe. I think. Maybe it's not? There's more coal, so that's good. I actually want to see what this is real quick. Because either it's another roguelike dungeon, or it's something that should be helpful. I'm hoping there's no mobs, at least. Because it's gonna be easy to tell if this is a roguelike dungeon. I don't necessarily know if it's a roguelike dungeon just yet, but I kind of want to see what's down here. Okay, there's copper, which we're gonna eventually need copper anyways. Okay, eventually gonna need copper, which is good. I'm gonna at least take this stuff, because I could technically, since we do have a furnace, I could smelt some of this copper and make a better pickaxe, which is going to help out as well. I'll probably do that in just a few. Okay, yeah, I think this is another roguelike dungeon. I'm kind of seeing some stuff. It's really dark, to be honest. It's actually really dark, so I don't know. I need to be careful, to be honest. Yeah, okay, this is another roguelike dungeon. There's iron bars down there. There's actually a spider down there, which is not good. At least we know now this is another roguelike dungeon. This might be, because sometimes some roguelike dungeons are attached to each other, so this might be attached to that other roguelike dungeon. Which again, I don't know why there's so much staircase just to get down to a roguelike dungeon. Okay, so this is another roguelike dungeon, which is actually cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this one, just so I know that it's a roguelike dungeon. This one's just in the plateau. Plateau. So what I can do is mark this one. We're in plateau, which is Plateau. Plateau. And then in front of all this, we're gonna do another roguelike dungeon, RLD. Plateau. It's part of the Mesa, so MESA. Mesa. We could do 2, because we have 1 in the Mesa and then 1 in the plateau of the Mesa. So we have the one, that's the lava source. There should be another one somewhere. I marked another one for my starting area. I don't know if it's still there or if we're too far away. Could be because we're too far away. Oh, never mind. It's all the way back there. There it is. All the way back there. But yeah, we have the roguelike dungeon over there. And then there's our lava source over there. And another one right here. Unfortunately, this one does not have any glowstone. I'm not sure as to why there's no glowstone with this one. I'm kind of surprised that some of them don't have glowstone, but that's fine. Okay, so again, I don't want to be in the mesa biome. I want to find a decent biome. So we're going to collect a little more wood here, just so we have some wood on hand. Because we're eventually gonna need a lot of resources. Okay, we're gonna get some more wood. What is? Oh, that is not good. That is not good. We need to get away from that. I don't remember what that's part of. It's a it's like a blaze, but it gives out a different item. It's an overworld. It's an overworld blaze, and that is technically not good because that thing will probably kill me. I don't need to die. Don't need to die. Thank you. So let's at least get away from that thing. I don't need to be near something that I can die from. I don't see anything. I don't see anything on the minimap at the moment. So what I want to do is, since we have some coal, we have some copper with us, I at least want to get at least a decent upgrade if we can do that. So if we can at least smelt some of this, like 3 for now, and get a decent pickaxe at least. Because that's something that I at least want to do. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead and take this stuff once it is done. Okay. Oh, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take this. We're gonna get at least a decent upgrade here, just so we have a better pickaxe. This is 175, or this is 70, or this is 131. This one's 75. So it's a little bit better. It's not that much better, but it's a little bit better. But yeah. So once we find a decent area to set up base, we're going to start making at least some kind of house or some kind of workstation so we can set up everything that we make. Okay, so what's the best direction from where we're at? We're all the way over here. We could just continue this direction here. Would probably be the best bet, is just continue. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, which is fine. Haven't encountered I think it's these. No, it's not these. I've yet to encounter the small cacti yet, because there's an achievement that you can get for the small cacti. Okay, there's some stuff over there. I don't know if that's more sand or anything. There's actually a lot of stuff down there, though. There's actually a cave. There's a cave system down there as well. See, there's a lot of good stuff, to be honest. A lot of good stuff here. Yeah, this is a good area for resources, to be honest. I could mark this area and just set it as resources. So URCES resources. Just mark that for now, just so I know where that is, because eventually we might come back to the Mesa biome, just so I can grab some stuff. I do need to start finding some resources. Like I said, I do need to start finding resources. Eventually make our... I want to make a bucket, so I'm going to need a bucket. We're going to need iron for that. Okay. So... yeah, that's the one thing that gets difficult. Yeah, this is another sand biome, which is fine. Sand biomes are totally fine. That I think sand means that we are getting closer to at least some kind of plains biome, which hopefully is good, because there is a lot of plains, a lot of plain here, dirt and stuff. Okay. So hopefully this is the right direction that we should be going. I'm hoping, at least. Okay, this is just water. I'm hoping we're in the right direction, because I at least want to find a decent biome. And something that's not, like, plain. Let's see, what is... Oh, and I see something up there. What is up there? I see something, and I'm not sure. So we're gonna check it out. As I do see... Unless it's just part of a ravine or some kind of... So I know we can find... whatchamacallit, little sand dungeons or sand dooms. Okay. It's nothing too crazy, just looks like something. Dead grass. Part of biomes you go. Okay, that's fine. And just a lot of sand. Ooh, there's another biome over there, which is next to the Mesa biome. Yeah, like I said, hopefully this is the correct direction that we need to go. So I wanted to get out of the jungle biome that we were in, just so we can find some decent land. Why? Just why? I hate floating blocks like that. Like, what's the point? What's the point in these random floating blocks? I don't understand it. It just annoys me half the time. I don't understand the generation, the world gen of floating blocks. Unless you're in a sky biome. What's the point of these random floating blocks? I don't get it, to be honest. Okay, so let's get out of these dunes. Get out of the dunes. Actually, we have cinder pearls. Which I don't know if cinder pearls are good. It's part of Thumbcraft, I know that. I just don't know if cinder pearls are good for anything. Probably something later on in Thumbcraft, which I'm not sure if we'll get into Thumbcraft. There's actually a thing over there, which is part of another roguelike dungeon, and we can actually get some decent items from there. So that's actually helpful right there. So we can actually get some decent armor just to start off. So we can at least get something decent. So let's get over there. And technically, what we can do is we could take some of this brick, because we're gonna need brick anyways. So what we can do is, instead of going down, because that leads into the dungeon part, we want to actually go up to here, which is where we want to be at the moment. Because we can actually go into here, get some decent stuff to start out with, so we can actually trade out that. Efficiency shovel, I'll probably take that. We do have string. Shoot, there's a lot of good stuff here. Let's see, statistics, there's a book. Pantaloons of Defense. Let's see, Protection 1, this has Unbreaking 2. Has Unbreaking 1, this actually has Mending, which is good. I should probably take the one with Mending, to be honest. Because Mending is actually really helpful, so you don't have to repair stuff as much. I thought we had sticks. I guess we ran out of sticks, which is fine. This is gonna be difficult. See, this is why I need a backpack, to be honest. Why I need a backpack. There's a lot of good stuff here, and I can't take everything. What is something that we don't need? I don't know. I can probably get rid of the sand, because I don't need sand. Limestone. This is probably... Rain again. Limestone is probably nothing we can use. Limestone. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do with limestone. It's just all part of chisel. Marble we can always recollect, and limestone we can always recollect later on. It's not big of a deal, so that should be fine. What else? What else can we get rid of? Kind of need everything here, to be honest. We kind of need everything here. I don't think we need spider eyes just yet. I'll probably take the string because that will be helpful. The carrot I don't think we need. And statistics, basically the only thing this tells us is everything that's in the dungeon. So stone brick, there's a lot of stone brick. Cobblestone, there's a lot of cobblestone. There's a lot of logs, there's iron bars, there's chests, mob spawners, and TNT. This basically just tells us everything that's in these roguelike dungeons. So we don't need the statistics book. We can leave that here. And the rotten flesh, we could technically take the rotten flesh, but I don't know if we're gonna need the rotten flesh though. I could leave the cooked rotten flesh here for now. I'm gonna take the shovel just so I have something. This is an efficiency 1, so that should be decent. And then this unbreaking 3 and mending, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. This has mending. Oh, I actually didn't see that. That's actually really good. So mending, again, if you don't know, mending's really good. So we have a mending, we have mending pants, and we have a mending sword. So anytime we get experience, the energy gets restored, or the durability gets restored from energy or EXP. So that's actually really good. So we have a decent sword here, to be honest, starting out. This is actually good. So this is why these roguelike dungeons are super duper helpful, because there's some decent items that you can actually start out with. What I could do is take some of this brick. So I'm gonna need, well, let's see. I don't remember what other things we need except for the another mine dimension. I need bricks, and I need an ender pearl. Which ender pearl is probably because I know there's a we have like an ender pearl generator, I believe it's called, but I think you need ender pearls for it. Let me see. Generator, as we do have a few generators. Let's see, there's an ender generator, nether star. I thought we had like a ender pearl generator. We have an ender generator, which actually, yeah, that's going to require ender pearls and obsidian. Furnace generator. Yeah, okay. So that is definitely something. This part of Thumbcraft, thematic augmentation, which is again part of Thumbcraft. I don't know if we're going to get much into Thumbcraft. We probably won't, to be honest. What I could do, to be honest, really, I could actually take this furnace, so I have another furnace. The one thing I don't understand is how the furnaces are like auto-generated to be smelting when there's really nothing in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here just so I can mark this. Also, one interesting thing, we're in the savannah, so savannah shouldn't be too bad. But the one interesting thing is with some of these roguelike dungeons is there's a room. Sometimes you can see where it's at, sometimes you can't. But somewhere, I don't know in which direction it would be, unless it's hidden in the water. It's either going to be hidden in the water or it's going to be somewhere over here. but sometimes you can find where the where the chutes are, where it fires off the fireworks and whatnot. Sometimes you can tell where they are. Other times it's usually like buried under the water. But with some of these roguelike dungeons, you can sometimes tell where they are, unless you find them, which I'm not quite sure where exactly it would be, because I don't see it. Anyways, that's again something that's not too big of a deal. But I just thought it was interesting. With some of these roguelike dungeons, you can kind of tell where the chutes are, and that basically tells you where the room is. That says like, hey, you completed it, you can fire off these fireworks and whatnot and all this other stuff. Oh, there's a part of a biomes you go. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Dead Sea biome over there. That's actually a decent biome. Was there something over there except for the pig? I thought I saw something. I guess not. We're in the outback. This is the outback, I guess, which should be a decent biome because there's stuff over there, so that should be decent as well. I want to mark this roguelike dungeon so we can come back to these, as these are going to be, there's going to be decent loot in these. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of these are probably going to be underground. Yeah, a lot of these are underground. That's why they're marked red, because they're underneath the roguelike dungeon. So, which is fine. We're fine at the moment. We don't have to worry about any of that. This is in the outback. So we're gonna go outback, and then in front of all of this, we're gonna go RLD because roguelike dungeon. Outback. We're just gonna put. Actually, just put brick. BRI. We're gonna put brick. She's a brick house. Mighty. Letting it all hang out, you know? Sometimes it'd be like that. I don't know. These are small trees. Not quite sure what's with the small trees though. You have these, which is part of biomes you go, a palo log. I don't really know if there's much we can do with these. Oh, interesting. A challenge. Okay, desert trees. Interesting. We get birch planks. Actually, birch planks, that's actually really good, to be honest. This is actually pretty good for finding birch early on. Because biomes you go, there's some interesting stuff with biomes you go. Granted, the unfortunate part is with biomes you go, the new tools, the new gems and stuff and whatnot doesn't work with whatchamacallit, smeltery part of tinkers. The biomes you go stuff doesn't work with tinkers, unfortunately, unless there's some kind of config that allows you to add it. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into the config except for changing a few stuff. Getting bees though, that's going to be helpful as well, because we can make a beehive, which should be something that we can do, I think. Let's see. Is it just the beehive? Yeah, it should be the beehive. I don't know how we make the beehive though. How do we do the beehive? There's a bee thing. There's a bee thing we can do. But I don't know if it's not the beehive, because the beehive you get bees from the beehives. There's a thing. It's part of Pam's harvest craft. What is it? It's the it's not the grinder. What is it? Not a water trap. We have honey blocks, which is good. Is it the apiary? I think it's the apiary. Yeah, it's the apiary, I believe. It's what you put the bee in. We have planks. We just need to make item frames, and we need leather. So that shouldn't be too bad because we can get rabbit hide. If we find any rabbits, get rabbit hide from that and turn that into leather. But that shouldn't be too hard. Actually turn the rest of this into a birch. Okay. 3, 4. Just making sure there's nothing else. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's just a lot of other stuff. The one funny thing, we can fried chicken, basically KFC. Waffles. Apparently there's waffles. You just need butter. Butter, batter, fresh milk, soy, whatever. A skillet, which is brick, and a stick. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff you can do with Pam's Harvest Craft. The only annoying thing... Excuse me. The only annoying thing is a lot of the fish that you catch, it's basically reskinned... fish. Fish. It's basically reskinned raw fish. A lot of this stuff, the other fish that you catch, the only good ones is the jellyfish. I believe the only good ones are jellyfish. I think there's one other one, I don't remember. I think it's like it's not the squid. I think it's the squid. There's one that smelts down. I think it's the octopus. Yeah, I think it's the octopus. The octopus melts into its own thing, and then the jellyfish are good. Oh, if you get a fish trap, you can get jellyfish. Interesting, that's a water trap. But the jellyfish are good because it turns into slime balls, and slime balls are helpful as well. So we could technically make a copper fishing rod too if we wanted to. That's a cool thing that you can do with thermal foundation with some of the stuff. Okay, so moving forward, we need to find a decent area at least. If we find more beehives, I'll probably collect the bees just so we have something. Okay. So let's see if we can find something. Because coming up from the outback, we have another biome. I guess this is the savanna. Which savanna should be... I think this is savanna. Yeah, this is savanna. Savanna should be decent. I think we have lemons. It's interesting. I think savanna should be at least a decent area. I would assume that the savanna would be... Oh, okay. Phew, there's just water. I was kind of close. I just wanted to make sure I didn't fall down anywhere specifically. There's crystals there and there. That's part of Thumbcraft. We might not get too much into... Like I said, we might not get too much into Thumbcraft. There is a ravine here. That's actually crazy. Okay. At least I didn't fall in. Like I said, I want to make sure I don't fall into anywhere. There's another roguelike dungeon over there. So that I will probably mark as well. What I might do is I'll probably mark this ravine, just so I know that there's something here. Or, since there's the roguelike dungeon there, I know that there's a ravine nearby. So we could technically just go over to the roguelike dungeon and mark that. So we can come back, and there's a village. That's actually helpful. And can we please have no issues? Okay, I guess we're fine now. I don't know why we tend to have issues. Let me check and see if the stream is fine. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. I don't know why sometimes we're having issues. Hopefully we're not having too many issues. Apparently we were dropping frames, now we're back at 0 drop frames, so we should be fine. We're at 1 hour and 21. Let me recheck the stream here. Yeah, 1 hour and 21. Okay, just making sure we're good. Okay. Not quite sure exactly what just happened, but hopefully we should be fine now. Okay, so it's another roguelike dungeon. Let's see if there's anything up top besides torches. I think it's just going to be the torches, because I don't think there's much. We can technically collect these iron bars, so that's going to help out when we go to make our backpack, because we're going to need iron bars anyways, because that's part of the recipes that we need. So if we can collect these iron bars, that would actually be helpful in the long run. Let's go ahead, collect these iron bars, do that. No, I want that iron bar. Chicken, give me my iron bar. You dumb chicken, give me my iron bar. Okay, let's go ahead and get back up here. I want to collect these iron bars, so I have that. Thank you. Take that. Let me go over here to the gravel and collect this iron bar here, although it's not going to fall down. God, I hate glitches. I hate glitches. Such an annoyance, to be honest. To be honest. Hey, we got flint. We have one thing of iron, so we could make flint and steel. I don't think we need flint and steel just yet. Okay, I didn't click the one over there, so let's do that. Do that. Collect this, because we're gonna need that. Actually, I can't pick up anything else. That means we can toss the gravel, because I don't need the gravel. I don't need the gravel right now. And I don't think I need the stone bricks here. So we can probably place these back down, because I don't need them. Okay. I just want to collect... Actually, let's move this. Let's move you. What I could do is, since we're at a village, I could set up base near the village, which would be pretty good. Okay. And go ahead and mark this one, which is in the savannah. So we're gonna go like right here, just so we're somewhere. Actually, something I should do is, let's see, let's go VANNA, savannah. Then in front of all of that, we're gonna put roguelike dungeon RLD. We'll put stone. Just put stone. Let's go ahead and edit. We'll go 70, because that's the next one up. Go ahead and teleport back over to here, and just so we can, this is brick. We're going to go ahead and edit this. We're going to go 67. I think we should be fine mostly. To be honest, we should hopefully be fine. I just like setting up a little bit of height. So let's go back over to the savannah, which is where we were at, because there's a village. Go ahead and let the world gen in. Eggs. I think we need eggs for something. I don't remember. If not, I can always toss the eggs. But yeah, this is actually going to be helpful, because we do have this stuff here. Let's go ahead and check around this town. Oh, Unless, is that, no, that's part of the town. Never mind. I was going to say, is there 2 towns? Okay, this is interesting. Let's go ahead, dig out this. Let's dig this out just so there's something. Let's see, fermenting barrels. These have canola oils. I don't necessarily remember how these work. Part of actual additions. So that's actually kind of cool. Let's see, great lamp, that's cool. We have a crusher back there, which has crystal flux. I don't remember what can we put that in there? I think there's something we can do. Black bolts. We can put something in here. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be like sugarcane bones. Flowers, we can get yellow dandelion. Yeah, we can basically get dyes if we put stuff in here. Oh, if we take redstone, oh, that's kind of cool. With this crusher, we take redstone and we can put it in there and get redstone itself. That's actually kind of cool. And then we can get crushed coal, which I think that's 1200 ticks. This is 1600. Okay, coal burns longer than crushed coal, but I don't know if we need crushed coal for anything. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can actually do, which is pretty cool. So cobblestone, I guess you can get sand. So that's actually something that we can take. We could take the crusher. We just need to figure out the crystal flux. This also uses crystal flux. I don't necessarily remember how crystal flux works, but we're probably going to end up needing crystal flux as well. Oh dang, there's some good stuff in here actually. Iron casting, wood casting, redstonian crystals. That's actually going to be super duper helpful. We're actually set up pretty decent at the moment. Oh, this actually just goes back down. Okay. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Let me take this. Okay. That's a block of coal, which is fine. Razor. This is a thing, yeah. Let me take that. Okay. Yeah, there's some decent stuff. That's just a wood casting. These are wood castings. Okay, so the only thing here is this. So let's see. Actually, can we? Let's see. This is a coal generator. So if we take coal generator, coal generators are good. Don't necessarily remember stuff. I don't know if we can we put this? We cannot. Okay, it's not that kind of crusher. You can put dirt in there, I think. No? We can put cobblestone. That gives us sand. That's going to... Oh. I guess it's not going to do anything. Take this. Let's see. It's actually really good, to be honest. Let's move some of this stuff around just so we have some stuff. Wood castings are good. We're going to need wood castings. And iron casting, that's actually really good as well. So we could technically make this our temporary house, because there's some decent stuff in here. I don't remember there being a bed in here, so we could place a bed if we needed to, so we can make this our house or something. Let's see. Put the string in there. We could put, what else? We'll put the iron bars in there. Let's see, what do we want to put? Okay, just trying to figure out everything here. Yeah, this is going to be a little difficult because we do need to smelt stuff. It's a coal generator. Let's see, coal generator. I think we can put something next to it and it should generate stuff. I think, I don't remember. But I know we can put something. This is atomic reconstructor, and there's a energy laser on there. There should be some kind of laser type deal going on. I don't know. Well, should be fine. I guess there's charcoal in there at the moment. Okay. So we have this, which is nice. Let's see. What else do we have around here? Another slime island up there, which is fine. Okay. There is a thing up here for waystones, which waystones are going to be a little difficult to make, or whatchamacallit, the way, because these are waystones, but there's whatchamacallit, we need to do at waystone the warp stone. That's going to be a little difficult to actually do because we need, again, we need ender pearls, we need emeralds, and we need dye. Specifically purple dye. Let's see. Go down here. We should be able to get something out of this building, hopefully, if we can actually do that. But there's all this stuff, all this dirt in the way, which makes it a little difficult to get over here. I don't exactly understand how these people do it. We don't need dirt, so we can toss the dirt. Let's see. Is there anything? Nothing in there. Go into here, check this. Do have diamonds and stuff, so that's actually really good. We can put that on us, so that's gonna help out. Diamonds, more of this. Iron, that's good. This stuff. Vibrant alloy ingot, that's actually really good. Apples, I'll probably leave the apple and the iron sword because we have a better iron sword. I'm going to take the rest of this, to be honest, because we're definitely going to need a lot of this stuff. Black quartz, yeah. Okay. So that's actually really good. Actually really good, to be honest. How many diamonds do we have? We have 6. So I can technically make a you're a clerk. Lingering potion of leaping. Interesting. I didn't know that was actually a thing. That's COFH. That's COFH core. This is actually part of Minecraft. Lingering potion of leaping. Interesting. I didn't know. When was that a thing? When was that potion a thing? I don't remember. Dang it, you had to freaking move. Oh well. I don't remember the lingering potion being a Minecraft thing. Unless it's yeah, these lingering potions have to be lingering potion. Where's leaping? Because the lingering potion has to be part of extra utilities, because I actually don't remember it being part of stock Minecraft. Lingering, yeah, these are part of COFH core. Let's see, night vision, lingering potion of leaping. That's part. Oh, it may just look a little different. I think because it looks a little different, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it just looks different, that's why. Lingering potion of leaping. splash potion of leaping, dragon's breath, or you can do a rabbit's foot with awkward potion, or awkward lingering potion. It just looked a little bit different, that's probably why it looked weird to me. I guess that's part of stock Minecraft, which is interesting. Yeah, we might just set up in this town, just so we have something, because I do need storage, and I did want to eventually make a storage compartment, so we can store stuff. Yeah, we're going to have to set up over there at that building, because we're definitely another beehive. We'll go ahead and take this. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to set up over on this side. There's some decent stuff over here too, so that's going to be helpful. Yeah, we'll probably have to set up over in this house just because we have storage in here. You are a shady merch. Interesting. Emerald for diamonds. We don't have any emeralds. Diamonds, but nice try. Interesting. But yeah, we do have a grinder. We can put bones, sugar cane to get sugar. Let's see, we can put all sorts of other stuff in here. We can actually put gravel, 50-50 chance to get flint. Glowstone to get glowstone dust. Okay. Nickel, we get pulverized nickel. Show more information. Okay, yeah, so redstone, crystal, flint, cobblestone, iron casting, and a basic coil. And coil is just black quartz and redstone crystal. It's not too terrible. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do if we have iron. But yeah, we could technically use this crusher, or there's another crusher we can use, which is the extra utilities. So there's two different crushers, which is interesting. Yeah, there's one for a mechanism, which needs more things like a basic control circuit. There's this crusher, which actually isn't too bad because all we need is a piston, machine block, and some iron. Or there's this crusher, which takes a little bit more stuff because obviously we need redstone crystals, basic core, oil, and iron casting. And iron casting is basically black quartz stick and iron. Okay, but I think the better one, I don't think it matters which crusher because they both kind of do the same thing. Actually, one does something a little bit different, I would assume, because this crusher like gives you an extra item if there is an extra item for that thing, like if you're crushing coal or something. The only difference is one of them takes, what is it, RF, and the other one takes CF. Because there's crystal flux, there's RF, there's all sorts of, there's a lot of stuff. Like there's crystal flux, there's, what else? I think it's mainly just crystal flux. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy things. So small storage crate, we're definitely gonna need this. Go ahead and store some of our stuff in here that we probably don't need at the moment. I'll put the glowstone dust in there. I'll put that in there, that in there, I'll put that in there. Let's see, what else? I can probably take the crafting station and place this down like right here, just so we have that. Or technically what I can do is take this, put it next to here, because we can actually see everything that's in here. That's a cool thing about making a crafting station, is you can put it next to other things and you can technically see what's in there, so that's actually really super duper helpful. But if you need something, just go over to here, put it into here, and blah 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 and so on. So yeah, let's see, cobblestone, just go ahead and do that. Let's see, we can put the diamonds away into here, we can put the infinite biome gear, Ender IO. We'll have to figure out stuff with Ender IO and all that jazz. Let's see, what other stuff? I don't think we can put copper into the crusher thing, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. Coal generator, have that there. I think what we need is the laser alloy, as we have a coal generator making crystal flux. So I think what we need to do is, because this uses crystal flux, it might need to take this crusher, Blockshire, as you tried to break it, maybe it wasn't sturdy enough to be broken. Here, let's just place that and pretend nothing happened. I don't know, do we need something specific? Maybe we need to use the copper. Maybe we need to use a copper one, I don't know. That was kind of odd. Like I said, I probably will end up using a little bit of cheats, but it probably won't be too much. I don't think we need to use the atomic constructor right now, so we can take this, and we can go over here, put this on top, and we can go take this, move this over here, right? I think something like that. So flex, full generator. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Yeah, I don't think we can put copper. Cobblestone. We can put sugarcane. So we need this to, we need crystal flux. Actual additions. Actual additions, how do we, hold on. No bookmark, we need to go back here. We need to figure out, let's see, need to figure out, let's see, is it getting started? Need the crystal flux. We need crystal flux, let's see. Stuff is generated by all actual addition machines, however, is compatible with Tesla and Forge Tills mean machines that use crystal flux. Machines that use any of the other systems mentioned can be interconnected without needing any sort of conversion. To transfer crystal flux, just place a thing that generates or transfers it next to one that uses or stores it, or any one of the systems mentioned above. You can use an energizer to change up items. What's an energizer? So are we supposed to put the crusher next to this thing? So that's the one thing that's annoying. I don't necessarily understand, because this is a laser relay, just part of actual additions. Because I thought that this is supposed to connect to that, right? because this thing needs crystal flux. So if we put that in there, right? I think. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm understanding this. Is 1600, okay. I'm not sure if I'm like, one of the things that's really difficult for me is trying to figure out some of the stuff like crystal flux. That's why another thing I usually tend to go to, because I don't know if this needs to be placed next to this or something. I don't know. Here, let me take the crusher and try placing it next to it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it has to be placed right next to it apparently. Not sure why that is, but I guess that's how things work. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna take stuff from this, put it into here. So we should be able to, yep, there we go. Okay, so this should be helpful, at least a little bit. Because that's going to give us pulverized copper, which eventually, okay, so yeah, this is basically with this generator and the crusher, it's basically the same thing as typical would be with extra utilities, because otherwise I would have been doing the same thing with extra utilities, making a generator and a whatchamacallit, like a coal furnace generator. I would basically like make some kind of generator and then make a crusher, which would basically do that kind of stuff. So basically this setup is basically kind of the same thing. Okay. So yeah, so this is basically kind of the same setup. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since we have pulverized copper, I think, or maybe not. Okay, so maybe not, because I know we need to make, we're gonna need iron. We need iron because we need to figure out. Well, actually, we have some iron. One thing I need to figure out though. I think iron can be crushed down, yeah, into its dust, pulverized iron. Let's see, glowstone dust. I don't think we can put this down into anything else, yeah. That's not gonna go down into anything. So let's put this stuff into there for now. Alright. Because we already have a coal generator. But yeah, eventually we're gonna need to get more coal, to be honest. That's black quartz. And this crusher is basically kind of going to do the same thing. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. So what we need to do is, I think for now, let's put our shovel in there. Put the flint. Let's hold on to wood and stuff, because we're definitely going to need wood. I'll probably hold on to the boat, and probably for now put the furnace in here, because we're not going to need the furnaces at the moment, since we do have this setup right here, which is the generator and the crusher. We do need to make, we need to figure out the rest of the stuff for making the, that stuff. We're at 8:45 my time. We're still going to go to 9 o'clock, although we're at 1 hour and 50 minutes. So yeah. like I said, we're definitely going to be, for now, we're going to be setting this area as our base, because we have some decent stuff right here, which is good. We can do that. So we're going to set this as home for now. Home base. We're going to set this as home base. 70. We're just going to go 71. Yeah, we should be fine. We go back here. We're gonna go out here. Yeah, we do have some decent stuff at the moment, so that's good. We have a waystone over there. Let's see. So yeah, we'll probably once we have enough resources and stuff, I think this will probably do for now. We're in the savannah, so that should work. If we can find a decent land to like make our own house, we'll definitely do that. But for now, we're going to make this area our house. Canola seeds. We can take canola seeds and put that in this thing over here, right? I think that's how. Or I think what it is, we need a thing on top. I think like a hopper. We need like a hopper going into this. Fermenting barrel. I believe we need like a hopper on top. Yeah, we're gonna need a hopper. What we need is a we need a hopping bonsai pot is what we need. So we're gonna need to make a bonsai pot and a hopper, which is gonna be bricks. Which technically, actually, what we could have done, to be honest, is took the bricks. We can always go back as well. We can always go back, get the bricks, turn them into these bricks. Unless, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard because all we need is clay, and then we can put it into. We just need clay, and then it'll go into bricks. But yeah, what we'll need is a bonsai pot, and we need a hopper. So that's a chest, and then that's 4 or 5. But something we're going to need though, we need a lot of resources. So that is something that we're going to need. But like I said, I'll probably end up at some point probably doing some things. I don't know if I'll do anything off stream or anything, but today is Friday, so again, how's your Friday going? Hope you guys have a good weekend, and also you could let me know how your weekend's going, because you know weekend's good to know. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot of wood. Let's see. Yeah, there's a biome over there as well. We have a little bit of a desert again over here off to the side, and then we have our savanna, which I think savanna should be fine for now because we have a little bit of a setup, which is really good at the moment here. Okay, but yeah, we dropped 34 frames. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. But definitely join the Discord as well. Anyone that may still be lurking or anything, if you're not in the Discord already, Discord's definitely amazing. So highly recommend joining the Discord and all that stuff. Haven't seen this person in a while. You're not in my server anymore though. But I guess that's fine. Anyways, just checking Discord for notifications and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, Discord's definitely good. Discord's amazing. Like I said, definitely should come check out the Discord if you're not already in the Discord. But yeah, like I said, for now we're going to make this our base, and we're going to just see how this goes. Bees, we're going to go ahead and put the bees in there. Canola oil, or canola seeds and canola we're going to put in there. Let's see. We're going to put the saplings in there for now, just so we have those. And what I'll probably do is sugarcane, unless we have... I don't know if we have any water nearby besides these stuff. These are carrots. Let's see. This is growing, so that's fine. Excuse me, I do apologize. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know if we have much water nearby. But like I said, well, I think eventually I'll make a mine. I'll start digging down somewhere and create like a mine or something. Yeah, thought I saw something. There's a biome. Is that a plains biome over there? Hold on. Let me go over there and quickly see. That's like a plains biome. Okay. 121 drop frames. Ooh, another lava source. Okay, this is gonna be good. Another lava source, so I can set this as a source. Let's see, lava SOUR source. Desert, sure. This is, yeah, part of the desert. So this is good. Another lava source. That's cool. There's more of these cinder pearls, which is interesting that the cinder pearls, although they're like on fire or whatever, they don't hurt you for some reason, which is very interesting. Yeah, this is shrublands. Interesting. Very interesting. We have shrublands. So this might be another decent biome. If we want to build something over in this area. Because yeah, there's some water over there, so that should be good. Let's see, shrublands. So this, yeah, like I said, this should be another decent area. Although it's not huge. It doesn't seem to be as huge, yeah, because then we have another Mesa biome, and then over there we have the Deadlands biome, which is part of Biomes You Go. Let's see, is there anything else? There's a silverwood tree over there as part of Thumbcraft. Silverwood tree over there, that's kind of cool. I think that's a whatchamacallit, shoot, like not like a bonsai tree, but it's those tall trees that only grow in kind of I think it's only in California. I think it might be a few other states as well. Palm trees, that's what I was trying to find. I was trying to find that word, palm trees. Tis be a palm tree. But yeah, palm trees are kind of cool. I think it's part of Biomes You Go, I think. Right, 8:54 my time. Yeah, it's part of Biomes You Go, palm log. I don't remember if it's anything interesting. Actually, let's move the wood over here. I don't remember if it's anything interesting. But yeah, some of the trees, oh, this just gives palm. And then that basically goes into oak. Okay, so basically it's more oak. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is some mods don't want to work well with Tree Capitator. Again, I don't know if it's a config with Tree Capitator or not. But it could very well be a thing with the config, which it could be. A lot of times it is. It could just be a simple config thing for either Biomes You Go or Tree Capitator. Because some mods don't like to work with each other, so you kind of have to mess around with the config for it to work. I would assume so. But yeah. So that is definitely something. So this is one way we can palm logs are all right. Okay. So that's not really gonna do anything, unfortunately. But we can just turn this into oak, which is fine. It gives us more oak. But yeah, so we do have our base set up over there. So let's go ahead and jump back over to our home base. Okay. Yeah, definitely getting wood. Wood is good. We're going to need to make a mine. We're going to have to find an area and just start digging down. We do have our shovel, so we can use our efficiency shovel to make it go a little bit faster. It's 8:56 my time, so we have a few minutes left for today. But yeah, like I said, hope your weekends are all good, and definitely can let me know how your weekend is or how your weekend was. But like I said, comments are always welcome. So again, if you guys, anyone that may watch these streams after the fact, comments are always available. You can leave a comment. I do try to go through every comment and like to reply. Actually, we can put the canola in there, because we did get some canola, so we can take the canola that's up here. We can technically put this down into here. It's just a canola press. We can put that into there. Let's see, canola oil. So I guess canola oil is another thing that can, or no, we just need crystal flux. So we would have to put the generator, the one that's up here. We would just need another one of these. Put it next to the one downstairs, or a generator. We just need a generator is basically what it is. Yeah, what we're gonna need to do is it SEAR? Seared? We need to figure out. Okay, so we need grout. So we're gonna need grout to make seared brick, because we need to eventually make the our smeltery, get our smeltery put together so we can start creating stuff. We're gonna need more resources, so eventually I'll probably end up putting in the quantum query so we can have that set up, so we can get some resources just to make things a little bit easier. And then I'll probably set up an area for like different where our portals and stuff are going to go. So we have our portal dimensions, and one thing, because we now have diamonds, one thing that's going to be easy to make is the twilight dimension, because we have the twilight dimension. But I don't think we'll touch the twilight dimension too much. We might collect some resources from the twilight dimension, but we're going to need a lot of we're going to need to be like prepared when we go to the twilight dimension. But basically we just need dirt, which we have plenty, we have plenty of dirt. We need red flowers, and we need the yellow flowers, and then we just need water, and then we're going to need yeah. So basically it's going to be easy to make the twilight dimension portal. That's going to be easy. But we're going to need to, I'll probably have to cheat in the yet another mining dimension portal, because that's going to be something that we can use as well. Then there's going to be a lot of other stuff that we're going to do. So we're going to need to find grout, which grout should be somewhere, or if we just get clay and gravel, which we should be able to get plenty of that as we're digging and finding resources. We can get gravel, sand, and clay. So clay should be another easy thing to get as well, hopefully. Excuse me. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to have to do in the next stream on Monday. It is 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock. We are at 2 hours and 6 minutes. So we're going to end off here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe. Hopefully we're going to do some of this stuff. I don't know if we'll touch more of the server just because it puts strain on my computer because I'm hosting it from my computer. And it's all set up with my computer. It's not off of a server. It's using Minecraft's server type thing, so I just set up the server and everything. So basically, like I said, it's hosted off my server. It puts a strain on my computer sometimes, so it makes it a little more difficult to stream the server than it is to do like a normal survival. So we're going to do more. I think we'll probably do some more solo survival on Monday, and probably do some more just so we can get I want to get the smeltery and everything set up and all that jazz. But hopefully we can figure all that out in the next one on Monday. I'm talking too much, so we're going to end off. Again, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. If we can get to we're close to 450, so if we get, I think we're like 5 subscribers away. So if we can get like 5 more subscribers, like tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousins, tell your brothers, your sisters, get them to subscribe to the channel. If you guys enjoy the content, you can tell your family, be like, hey, your brothers, sisters, whatever, say, hey, check out this cool dude, he does Minecraft stuff. Because Minecraft's pretty huge right now, so if you guys enjoy Minecraft, you know, get those subscribes up and we can definitely do a lot of fun stuff. But until then, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday, and definitely hope you guys have a great, I already said that, but yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.
Ultra.